Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back to InfoFlow Blazers. Today is Thursday, December 15th. I'm Mekdis.
And I'm Habib. Last Tuesday, Governor Larry Hogan issued a directive that prohibits agencies in Maryland's executive branch from using Chinese and Russian-influenced products and platforms. This includes TikToks, Huawei, Technologies, Alibaba, and more. Under the directive, agencies must remove any of these products and platforms from state networks, implement measures to prevent the installation, and implement network restrictions to prevent access to them.
Earlier this week, President Joe Biden signed gay and interracial marriage legislation into law. The bill, called Respect for Marriage Act, will ensure that states recognize same-sex and interracial marriages across state lines. It will also ensure that same-sex and interracial marriages have the same federal benefits as any married couple, but it will not guarantee the right to marry for those couples in the future. The push to codify these rights came after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade earlier this year, which had an affirmed right to an abortion.
The U.S. Postal Office recently announced that the late Congressman and civil rights activist John Lewis will be honored with a postal stamp in 2023. The U.S. Postal Service said that the stamp recognizes the life and legacy of Lewis, who died of pancreatic cancer in 2020. Lewis was a key figure in Bloody Sunday and spent his whole life fighting for the end of racial segregation and the implementation of equal rights for Black Americans.
Now, let's learn about the Indian Child Welfare Act.
Recently, the Supreme Court has been questioning the constitutionality of the Indian Child Welfare Act, or ICWA. This would put a lot of Native Americans' kids at risk. To better understand, though, we have to know what is ICWA. The Indian Child Welfare Act was enacted in 1978 and gives tribal members a say in child welfare cases, including abuse and adoption. This makes sure that the children are still able to be connected to their Native heritage, even if they are with non-Native families. With ICWA, Native parents get preference in the adoption process. ICWA was put in place because of the history of Native children being taken away from their families. Starting in the early 1900s, Native children were removed from their families and forced to go to government boarding schools, where they were forced to assimilate. Their hair was cut and they were not allowed to speak their native languages. This was all horrendous and is a main part of the reason why now many Native Americans fight so that Native kids can still be connected to their culture. Currently, there are many people protesting to tell the Supreme Court to keep ICWA, and there are many people online raising awareness on what ICWA is and why we should fight to keep it.
Thanks, Paige.
Please join the counseling department for a holiday card event. Come and design a card that will be taken to a nearby homeless and nursing home to bring joy to some elders in our community. You can earn $1 per hour for participating in this event. Stop by the Career Center in room 121 on Tuesday, December 20th during lunch.
The Mural Club is finally ready to start painting. They have 2 murals going up soon. If you are interested in hearing more about the Blair Mural Club and what they do, please come to their meetings every Wednesday at lunch in room 344. Please see Ms. Mason or Ms. Rourke if you have any questions.
The Science National Honor Society is holding a book drive through the month of December. All donations will be accepted in the box near the SAC and will go to Project Lit in the Media Center. The last day to donate is December 19th, so please help spread the word and donate if you are interested.
Ever wished you bought a holiday card for a favorite teacher, friend, or family member? It's not too late. We, the East Ethiopian and Eritrean Club, invites you to come to 345 during lunch today, December 15th, for some eggnog, holiday music, and fun card-making activities. Again, that's room 345 on Thursday, December 15th during lunch to make your very own holiday cards. All are welcome.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to make any announcements, and follow us at bnc_Blair on TikTok and on bnc Blair on TikTok and on Twitter. Have a thrilling Thursday, and we'll see you next time, Blazers.